you very much, ladies and gentlemen, Brighton, hello. Please make some noise, Brighton!
Thank you for joining us again for another Noise Reel special at Great Escape 2015, Europe's best festival for new and up-and-coming music. And we are here in association with Art Rocker at the Hope and Ruin.
Yeah, so we've teamed up with those guys and we've cherry-picked the best of what's been happening at the Hope and Ruin. Sit back, relax and enjoy what the Great Escape has got to offer.
Hi, I'm Joe Dolman and you're watching Bmusic.
I blew all my chances, you handed to me. Begged for the answers, but I didn't say please. I should have been more careful, I shouldn't have been greedy. I was on top of the world, 'cause I never thought you would leave me. And I tried to say sorry, but I know you won't believe me. Maybe it's alright, it's all just a bluff. She gave me nothing but patience, it wasn't enough. I've never been so stupid, oh, what was I thinking? Thought I'd seen it all, but I must have been blinking.
So you just played your set, man. How did you find that today?
Yeah, good fun, man. Like, it's quite early. Like, I think I was like the second act of the festival, so was expecting it to be quite quiet. I mean, it's raining, it's Thursday, but it was a really good turnout, really good vibe, and I really enjoyed it. So
sometimes rainy Thursdays can work in your favour, I find.
All away. Can you manage that with me? Let's try it. Don't throw it all away. Don't throw.
So it's kicking off for you, man. So you must be having you probably got quite a busy summer ahead of you. What have you got ahead of you?
Yeah, I mean, I just released. I released an EP in February and did a tour for that, and did a load of house concerts and busking and all sorts of stuff. And now I've just kind of finished writing the next EP. Gonna kind of perfect it, I suppose, over the summer, get in the studio and record it. Got loads of festivals to do, some more house concerts, a load of more gigs. Then get back on the next tour, I think.
But sometimes it's not the same if you do it on your own. Thank you very much for singing with me.
The Great Escapes, it's a great thing to accompany the kind of relaunch we've been doing with Art Rocker, and that we've got a new platform now to host the website on. Complete new look website, more or less a new team as well, editorially. So, you know, the more people that check that out now, the better really, because we've got some great things happening, some good feature video sections, and the feature section, which I'm looking after, hello, is amazing.
I'm Arlid from Cut Ribbons, and you're watching Bmusic. The first thing that pops into my head when I think about The Great Escape is hectic. It's always incredibly busy for us as a band here playing, and it's just great to see rushing around to like every venue to see all the bands that we loved watching. The video shoot we did in London this week was for our new single called Clouds. We did it was the other singer and myself, Llian. It was quite a crazy day, longest shoot, I think, the most takes we've ever done in a video. I think it was over 100, because it's all to do with projected images on myself and Llian's faces, so it's a bit of a crazy one, but really enjoyable, but ultimately very tiring as well. I think the emerging bands in the Welsh scene, the one to keep an eye on is HMS Morris. We played with them a couple of weeks ago and they're just sensational. It's so pretty music. Okay, in 5 words, why you should listen to Clouds. It's, I would say, Clouds sounds like the summer. Okay, thanks very much.
Hi, you're listening to Bmusic and we're called Sykes. So we recently released a single called Best Thing, and we have our remix EP coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's been remixed by some different producers. There's some mellow tracks and some more upbeat tracks of our latest songs in the last EP and Best Thing as well.
Yeah, so BBC introducing was amazing. We went to the BBC London radio studios. We did an interview and we were like the featured artists of the week, so it was a really good experience sort of seeing behind the scenes of radio.
If you're on tour as a band, what are your 3 essentials?
Hummus and carrot sticks, a good portable food. That 2, yeah. No, that comes as 1, that's the 1.
Chocolate. Gotta take it everywhere.
On a neck pillow.
Oh, that's a good one.
Neck pillows are good.
Where is the friend when I need him the most? Climb to the top where I try to get close. Counting the seconds, then I look up to you. And both hands to drink while I wait for the tune.
So we're outside the Hope and Ruin for the 3rd day of the Great Escape, and I'm joined by CS Dog, all the way from Germany. So thank you very much for coming down and being here with us today. You've just performed, am I right? How did that go?
Yeah, in the end it went really good, I think. Very smooth. We were super nervous because we didn't rehearse too much before. I had an operation on my hand, so I couldn't really be there. And everything was very last minute. We didn't have a sound check, but everything worked, and yeah, we were super happy.
Good stuff. Quick diver, what happened to your hand?
Yeah, it's I had an accident with a skateboard in Paris like a couple of weeks ago, and I just got operated, so I'm still suffering from that, and I feel very stupid.
Stones are cold, but your light keeps clicking. The socks have holes, and I try by the car.
Anyway, so back to your music. This is a really busy month for you guys. I think this is your first or second gig for the month, and then you're going to Barcelona and Prague and everything. Like, that's incredible. What's happening? You excited? Like, why this massive surge of activity?
Definitely excited, I think, because we have a totally new live setup, and we have new songs that we're gonna play. So it feels like 2 years ago when we started playing live. It really feels like that again. And yeah, I mean, traveling with really good friends is super nice always. So yeah.
Run for the man.
And am I right in thinking you've got your album coming out soon?
Yes. Yes, you're totally right. It's going to come out. We're super excited about it. We want to be out there right now, but it can't happen. We have to wait a little bit. It's going to be in September. That's what we know. Yeah. But we're going to release a new song. We released one last week. We're going to release a new one in 2 weeks or something. And yeah, it's super exciting right now. Yeah.
After break for more coverage of what's happening right here at the Hope and Ruin
in association with
Art Rocker.
We are Roy Indiana.
Separate the wolves from the sheep. Subtle descent into real anarchy. Too many ruling class crooks are bothering me, but there's far too few guillotines. Are you a faithless preacher, a man of word but not of action? This is the beginning, a new age of living. Ignorant minds can be oh so unforgiving. We play war, lost my head again. How we play war? Lost my head in the game, I lost my head in the game. My mind's a hand grenade. These shortcomings in my philosophy. My father told me to be the loss of me. I seldom feel guilt and I rarely learn from punishment. Power tends to corrupt, absolute power corrupts, absolutely. I submit myself to the demands of my own conscience. Will my mind be done? Doesn't matter who or matters what you become. Like war, lost my head again. We like war.
Lots of great music going on this weekend. After you play, who are you going to be running off to go and see?
Tiger Cub, D-Mob Happy, Spit Shake Sisters, Prestamiko.
Excerpts. Who's that, sorry?
Excerpts, because they're sick.
We like war, lost my head in the game. I lost my head in the game. My mind's a
So, what have you guys got coming up then? I understand there's a new EP coming out, right?
Yes, I think it's coming out either late September, early October. It's called Ruling Class Crooks, 4 tracks. Yeah, it should be good, man. Excited.
Obviously musicians, but more than that, you're performers. Like your music's really fucking cool, but it's a completely different thing seeing you guys live. Like that's what you're known for. You put on a fantastic show. Why is that so important to you?
It's not a thing about have to. It's about it's that thing that you want to do. You want to perform. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like if you made music just to hear it, then you'd just put it on record or put it online, and you'd be satisfied with that. There would be no reason for you to go out and see music. You know. So if you go out to see music, then surely as musicians you should try and perform and give them something else to come down to see you, to justify coming out of their house to listen to what they already have. Do you know what I mean? And that's the visual aspect of it. And we fantastically just love performing. It's an energetic sort of experience, and you can give it your all. You can put a completely different twist on it. This is a completely massive experience. It completely takes over everything that we do. As soon as we step on stage, we embody something else. We try to realize what that spirit might be. So for myself, it's Oya, Marasa, and Ogun. So it's kind of like we try to embody what those spirits are given, what they represent, and yeah, just try and give everything that we've got, 100% energy into what we're trying to embody.
It's an experience.
You're really putting me on edge, not smiling. Are you doing on? Oh God, okay. So what's next now for you guys as a whole?
It's going to be the next single, which is Mino's Army, which is about an army made up of women in Africa. They used to be called the Amazonians, or the Amazon Army, and they just killed loads of Europeans when they came over to try and take over. And it's about trying to realise that and how they might have felt and just not giving a shit. So we've got that single coming out within the next month. We've got an animated video for that. And then towards the end of the year, there's going to be a tour and there's going to be an album. And that's what's going to happen. A real album, yeah.
Hi there, my name's Luke. I'm the singer and guitarist in Asylums, and this is...
My name's Jazz, and I play guitar in Asylums, but it sounds like a screaming banshee.
A couple of months ago, our agent just came in with an offer just to support Turbo Wolf, who we think are pretty awesome, kind of like psychedelic, heavy rock band, bit Black Sabbath, and I was already a fan, and I know the band liked them, so we just said yes, and since then we put a couple more records out and it's built a bit of anticipation, so we're really excited to play tonight, really. Thought it was a cracker last night.
Yeah, and it's really cool to play Brighton as well. Like last time we were here, we were playing at the Haunt with the Vaselines, and that was really good. So it's nice to just come back to Brighton and do a show where there's some more anticipation at such a cool new festival as well. You know,
a mere 10 years, a mere 10 years, but yeah, it's kind of always a really good kind of buzzing vibe. Just walking up here from our little hotel, it's just nice to see. In the time since we were last properly here for The Great Escape as fans, there's a couple of new record shops, and they're really, record shops nowadays, they look they're like sex symbols on the high street or something. And everyone was in there as well. Those are cool vinyl, just looking all new and fresh. Last time I was here, it was bargain bin CDs everywhere and stuff. So something, despite what the media will tell you, is going amazingly well in the music industry right now.
Hello humans, I'm Chris, and you're watching Bmusic. We are
Turbo Wolf. Turbo Wolf.
Hello. Please make some noise, Brighton!
Hi Turbo Wolf, welcome, thank you for joining us. Well, can you introduce yourselves and tell us what you do in the band, I suppose, first off?
I'm Chris, and I hang around.
I'm Andy, and I'm motivation, mostly.
Hi, I'm Blake, I drive the van.
Hello, I'm Leona Davies, and I play bass.
Tell me about your biggest fan, if you know who that is, or your biggest, weirdest fan experience, or the weirdest thing you've had thrown on stage, or best thing.
Oh, the weird thing. Yeah, the weird thing. Yeah, the weird. Yeah. Well, what was it? So we got. Me and Chris used to live in the same house, and one day we got this thing through the letterbox, and it was like, was it wrapped in bubble wrap?
No, just cling film.
So it was see-through, and there was just like a weird bit of paper that just said Turbo Wolf in like non-joined up lowercase writing, like as if someone had written it with like their left hand or they were a serial killer or something. And then we opened it, and it was like, it was full of like blue slime, wasn't it? Like it's like, and this is totally true, like this slimy blue thing, and it was like a rabbit or a cat or a monkey.
A little sort of porcelain ornament.
Like an ornament of some sort of, I can't remember what animal it was, that had been painted again, like looked like it'd been painted by a serial killer. Like all the eyes were like in the wrong place, and it was all like luminous colours, and it was covered in blue slime, and that was it. And we asked all our friends, like, haha, who did it? And like none of our friends did it, so we still don't know. And it just said like Turbo Wolf, and they knew where we lived. Yeah.
Well, that's really creepy.
Make some more noise!
Can you guys sort of pinpoint a moment when you thought, yeah, like I'm happy with like where I am now. We're going in a good way. Like, let's carry on.
10 o'clock this morning when I woke up.
You realise you're still alive.
Did you have everyone last night? Is that why? Or? No, just happy to be alive. You're so positive. Yeah, I like that.
I only ever wanted to like just make an album, and we did that ages ago, so I was happy then. Yeah. So it's all bonus time now. Yeah.
But I just hate to lose everything I ever took. When they just turn the door, I need a little love.